Hi, it's Zen, and this is a follow-up video on my N42 teardown video. So this is the engine in question. I got this engine very cheap and I tore it down and I found this little piece of ribbed belt inside of the engine. And yeah, this got shredded and the pieces clogged up the oil pickup, and that led to oil starvation. And the engine is toast, so it had a couple of spun conrod bearings. I'm going to put the link to that video down in the description and up in the card, so check it out if you are interested. And so in that video I speculate on how could it happen that this little piece got inside of the engine, and one option was that maybe it fell in by accident during the chain replacement when the oil pan was off, and maybe it just fell in and nobody noticed. And the second option would be if the serpentine belt fell apart and a piece got wedged between the pulley and the engine block, and that usually destroys the front radial seal and the belt gets sucked inside of the engine. However, when I inspected this radial seal, I didn't really think that it was damaged, or I couldn't really imagine that this little piece could get inside without any noticeable damage to the seal. However, after a week or so of that video being on YouTube, I got a bunch of very useful suggestions, and then later, when I really thought about it, it all made sense. And yeah, the big reveal is that this little piece of serpentine belt definitely got inside of the engine via front radial seal. However, because this piece was small, it kinda squeezed underneath the radial seal and it didn't leave a lot of marks on the seals. So that's why I thought that that was not the way this happened. At the first glance, the seal looks okay, it's not destroyed. However, if I take a closer look, I can see that there's quite a lot of gap here. And this is not normal for this type of seal. Here I have an identical engine, also N42, with the same type of seal. As you can see, the lip of the seal goes all the way to the hub. So this is how it should be. And let's check this one again. And you can see that the lip is bent inwards, and this is how the belt got in. And so you can see how sneaky this issue can be. On these engines there are a lot of oil leaks, so one possible oil leak is here on the valve cover, and the second leak is here on the VANOS solenoids, on the O-rings, and also there can be a leak on the oil filter housing, and this oil then drips down onto the serpentine belt, and if you ignore this and your serpentine belt starts falling apart, one little strand like this can get behind the pulley, get inside of the engine, so behind the front radial seal, and you will never see it, you will never know what happened, and your engine is toast. So don't ignore simple routine maintenance like changing your serpentine belt or addressing all of the oil leaks. So I hope that this was useful information for you BMW guys. This is very, very sneaky. Keep zen and continue the art of BMW maintenance. Oh, and yeah, like and subscribe for more weird N42 and N46 content.